Modern dating in America isn't broken, but it is confusing. You can have 500 matches and still feel completely alone. You can talk to someone every day for weeks and then wake up to silence. Ghosted, replaced, forgotten. So what's really going on? Why does dating feel harder now, even though we have more options than ever? Let's talk about it. Because whether you're single, talking to someone, or recovering from a situationship, this affects you. Modern dating isn't just about love anymore. It's about attention, validation, ego, fear, options. And if you don't understand the game, you'll keep blaming yourself for things that were never about you. First, let's talk about the illusion of endless options. Dating apps in America have created something dangerous. The belief that someone better is always one swipe away. You meet someone great. You vibe. You connect. But in the back of their mind, there's a question. What if there's someone even better? So instead of investing deeper, people keep browsing. It's like shopping. Add to cart. Compare. Discard. And when dating starts to feel like online shopping, commitment feels risky. Because choosing one person means giving up the fantasy of unlimited choices. And most people today are addicted to that fantasy. Second, emotional unavailability is more common than ever. A lot of people say they want a relationship, but what they really want is attention without responsibility. They want the good morning texts, the late night talks, the validation, the physical connection. But when things start getting serious, they pull back. Why? Because closeness requires vulnerability. And vulnerability feels dangerous. Maybe they were hurt before. Maybe they watched their parents fail. Maybe they just value independence too much. So instead of saying, "I'm scared," they say, "I'm not ready." Or worse, they disappear, and you're left questioning your worth. But understand this. Sometimes it's not that you were too much. It's that they weren't ready for something real. Third, social media has changed expectations. You're not just dating a person anymore. You're dating their curated life. Perfect pictures, luxury trips, couple goals everywhere. You scroll through Instagram and see smiling couples in Miami, New York, Los Angeles. And you start comparing. Why isn't my relationship like that? Why don't we travel like that? Why doesn't my partner post me? Comparison kills contentment. And now people judge relationships based on how they look online, not how they feel in real life. So instead of building something private and strong, many focus on building something public and impressive. And when the likes slow down, the relationship suddenly feels less exciting. That's dangerous. Because real love is quiet. It's boring sometimes. It's not always aesthetic. Fourth, modern dating moves too fast. You meet. You text nonstop. You trauma dump on day 3. You act like a couple by week 2. And then, burnout. There was no foundation. No slow build. No mystery. Just instant intensity. And intensity is not intimacy. You can feel deeply connected to someone you barely know. But feelings without structure collapse quickly. That's why so many almost relationships in the same way. It felt magical. Until it didn't. Fourth, modern dating moves too fast. You meet. You text nonstop. You trauma dump on day 3. You act like a couple by week 2. And then, burnout. There was no foundation. No slow build. No mystery. Just instant intensity. And intensity is not intimacy. You can feel deeply connected to someone you barely know. But feelings without structure collapse quickly. That's why so many almost relationships in the same way. It felt magical. Until it didn't. So what's the solution? Should you stop dating? No. But you need to date differently. Stop chasing chemistry alone. Start looking for character. Stop trying to impress. Start observing. How do they handle conflict? Do their words match their actions? Do they respect your boundaries? Modern dating rewards confidence, not desperation. It rewards clarity, not confusion. If someone is inconsistent, believe the pattern. If someone says they're not ready, believe them the first time. If someone wants you, you won't feel like you're competing with the entire internet. And here's the biggest truth. In today's dating culture, the rarest thing is emotional maturity. Not looks, not money, not status. Maturity, the ability to communicate, to commit, to choose one person and build. So instead of asking, how do I get them to like me? Start asking, are they even capable of loving me the right way? That question alone will save you months, maybe years. Here's your takeaway. Modern dating in America isn't hopeless, but it is loud, fast, and distracting. If you want something real, you have to move differently than the crowd. Be patient. Be clear. Be willing to walk away from confusion. Because in a world full of options, the most powerful move is choosing wisely. And remember, you don't need everyone to want you. You need one emotionally available person who chooses you consistently. That's it. If this made you think, comment below. I choose clarity. Like this video if it helped you see dating differently. And subscribe for more real conversations about psychology, relationships, and self-growth. Because in a world that plays games, we build standards.